Welcome to another episode of Your Voice. I'm John Balser, your voice for the NRV and surrounding areas.
On today's episode, we have Jennifer Holdaway, mortgage officer with Bank of the James.
Today we are at the Bank of the James Mortgage New River Valley office here in Blacksburg, Virginia. We have Jennifer with us today. Jennifer, thank you for taking the time to sit down with us in your beautiful office. Thanks for letting us come in, and
Sure.
I'm really glad to finally see the place, and
Yeah.
it's absolutely gorgeous. Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Thank you for talking to me today.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, kind of just give me the background.
Okay. So yes, I'm here at Bank of the James Mortgage now, and I've been here since March. And I've been in finance about 17 years though.
Okay.
And was recruited to come with one other person, Heather Nipper, who is also here at Bank of the James Mortgage in Blacksburg. And we just do mortgages here, but hope to be a full service bank soon in the area. Bank of the James is located in Lynchburg.
My hometown. Shout out Lynchburg.
And then is growing to many different locations. They've been around for 20 years.
Fantastic. Yeah, Bank of the James, if you're not familiar with it, they took over the big tower downtown Lynchburg at Bank of the James building. It's definitely a very fast growing bank, and we'll be excited to have them here in the New River Valley. So why here? Why do you think Bank of the James wants to move here? Why did you decide to pick up and do things here? What about this area made you want to do it?
Well, my decision was easy, and that is a big thing to say for being with the same company for 17 years. But Bank of the James recruited me because Heather had worked with me for 13 to 14 years before, knew me, knew my work style, knew that I would fit in good here with Bank of the James. And so she approached me and recruited me, and they trusted her opinion of me. And what I found out is that it's a fantastic place to work. Really good people and really good support. And so if you're changing a job after that many years, it was one of the best situations I could have.
Fantastic. So if you were to tell anyone that's going through that change, if you were saying to a new business owner or to a new entrepreneur or anybody for that matter, what would make them want to choose to come work in this area in your opinion?
I feel like it's a growing area, and there's so much opportunity in the New River Valley, and I feel like that's what the Bank of the James leaders thought also. You know, they see the colleges, they see the new businesses come into the area, and they just know that it's a place to expand and grow in the future.
Sure.
And so I think that's what they saw, and that's what I feel with this area, that we have a lot of opportunity and exciting things coming.
Perfect. Tell us a little bit about yourself outside of work. What's a normal day for you? What type of hobbies, activities do you have?
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about you.
Okay. So I live in Radford, and I've been married 17 years.
Congratulations.
And, yeah, long time. And he is with the Radford City Police Department. So I'm a police wife, and of course support those gentlemen and ladies with everything they do. We have one daughter. She's 13, so I'm going through the teenage daughter times, and that's just a story every day in itself. With any spare time I have, I like to help and serve, and that means usually in my church, and that's Community Life Church in Fairlawn, usually with the children. I love kids. But anybody really that I hear that needs something, I like to pick up, and not just on my own, but get a group of people to try to help out with whatever situation I can, whether it's babysitting and giving parents a night out or helping with the church function, anything I can do to help out.
And you guys did a lot kind of helping get that church kind of off the ground too, from conversations that we've had in the past. And I know you were heavily involved in that too. Feel free to talk about that, because I know it's a big part of your life.
It is. My faith is a big part of my life, and that church is a big part of my life. And we, 4 years ago, it'll be 5 in March, I believe, started the church in a school in Fairlawn. And so it's set up and tear down every week, which, is a lot of work, but it's a great place. I think it makes people comfortable, especially maybe if they're not comfortable going to a structured church environment, or have had something maybe that was uncomfortable for them there at one time. And we have so many children. I mean, this past week we had 72 kids from the nursery all the way up through 5th grade. So kids are coming, they're inviting their friends, they're excited, and it's just a safe place for them. Even if maybe they're not from a family that goes to church or talks about it at home, it's a safe place for them to come and have a good time.
That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Why Bank of the James? Why should people call you? What makes you stand out above everybody else?
Okay, I feel like the relationships that we're building with people, that it's not just a transaction at all. There are a lot of good lenders in the area, and we're aware of that. But I feel like the time we can take with people, we don't ever expect to be the largest lender in the area, but we hope to be the best in a lot of ways. And so I think one of those ways is from being personable and relationships with people. So we walk them from the very first of the process of just talking about what they're looking for and taking that application all the way to the closing table and beyond. To help them with anything they need. And so developing those relationships and treating them right no matter what, even if it means maybe losing a little bit of money for us, or, we plan to match or do better than any other offer they have. Being ethical at the same time, of course.
Sure.
If they're committed to somebody else, that's fine. But to step in and give them an option that is flexible. Where we are a smaller bank, we can pick up the phone and call our president of mortgage and tell him the situation if we want to help somebody out. And just up and tell him that we really want this deal, and we will cut a fee here and there, or, do everything we can to get the business.
That's
so
fantastic.
I feel like that puts us a little bit ahead of some of the bigger banks. When people hear bank, sometimes they structure that into this box that we're only doing one kind of loan, and that's not true. We are supported by the bank, but we're a broker. So we're doing your USDA, your VA, your FHA, your construction loans, your renovation loans. We're doing all those products.
Okay. Fantastic information.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do a couple of quick fire questions here.
Okay.
Okay. Real simple, real easy, a lot of fun. When you think of the word success, who or what comes to mind?
Probably my parents.
Okay, why?
They've been married 59 years.
That's awesome.
And they're in their 70s now, 76 and 79. And even though some days it's a challenge, thinking's different, that generation, things like that, it's hard.
Oh, yeah.
But when I look at them, when I think of success, I think of them, because life's not been easy, but they have stuck together through thick and thin. And now when I look at them, I know that they would never have it any other way through all the hard times. And they're able to live comfortably because they've been smart and worked hard their whole life. And I'm very thankful for them and that example that they set for me. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the parents out there.
Mm-hmm.
If you could put anything on a billboard besides her billboards that are all over the place already with her and her partner's face everywhere in town, if you could put anything on a billboard, what would it say?
Oh.
Or what would it look like? It doesn't have to be words.
Okay. Probably just to try to do the next good thing.
Okay.
I feel like maybe everybody needs to hear that because everything is overwhelming. I know this time of year, you're looking to help everybody, I feel like, and it can get overwhelming. Trying to make that difference and give to everybody that's asking. I feel like when you hear about somebody in need or something going on, just try to do the next right thing. And you may not feel like it's making a big difference, even if it's making a meal for somebody, but I feel like it does in the long run. Mm-hmm. So I think if we could just tell everybody that, and maybe if they saw that, that would make a difference where they're heading.
I love it. One last question.
Oh.
What is your greatest fear in life?
Being kidnapped.
Being kidnapped.
Mm-hmm.
Very specific.
Yes. I don't know why.
Is it,
Probably movies I've watched in the past
Okay.
that have kind of warped me. But being kidnapped.
not dogs?
I feel sure. No, I'm not don't love them. Kind of scared that they're going to die. But being kidnapped probably from some movies I've watched.
Okay.
They would probably give me back. It's probably not a concern I need to have.
Okay.
But yeah. Mm-hmm.
So like when you walk out of here at night by yourself, you have like a fear, like you have to rush to your car?
No, because I try not to live in fear. But it might be in the back of my mind.
Okay.
Or to like check my car to make sure nobody's in the back seat, that type of thing.
Nobody would probably mess with you being a
I don't know.
police officer's wife and everything.
I don't
You kind of
know.
got this whole pretty large support system in the
Uh-oh.
area. So I
If
think
they
you'd
ever
be.
found them, they might.
Oh, yeah.
Might regret it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. What's the
Sure.
best way for people to get in contact with you?
Sure. So my cell phone is my primary business number. I have it with me all the time.
Okay.
It's 276-233-3722.
Okay.
And you can text that number and ask for a call or call me. And if I don't answer, I'll call you right back.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your time
Thank
today.
you. Thanks.
It was a pleasure. Thanks for having us in the office. And
Sure.
that's it. See you, everybody.